I'm Ayla.
Hi, I'm Beth Ann.
And this is Let's Talk BL, a Boys Love podcast.
Welcome back to the podcast. I'm super excited about this topic today.
It's a great topic.
It's going to be so fun because we've been talking about doing this topic since season 1. Because when you first get into BLs, like this is the thing.
Well, and it's like a surprising thing almost.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
Yeah. Okay. So what are we talking today?
Music. All the music. OSTs, boy bands, solo artists, all of the stuff. The artists that shouldn't be artists, all the things, so many things.
Hopefully this episode doesn't last like 2 hours because for sure there's like an exhaustive amount of
I feel
content.
like there's no way this is going to be exhaustive.
No.
Not a chance.
We're going to have to do a whole nother episode on like OSTs.
Well, and just like in general, like we're going to get to obviously the stuff we pay attention to the most.
Yeah.
So be prepared to hear the name Sala. No, just kidding.
But seriously.
But like though.
Go watch Cute Boy Thailand.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh, so good. We started our Thai lessons and with my Thai teacher, William, and he truly knows us because there was a whole lesson on sta.
Literally. We started talking about vowels and he was like, yeah. It was so funny. He was like, we're talking about vowels and the tones, right? We were learning about tones, which actually plays a big part in this music episode, which we'll talk about how tones in Thai actually really influence like the songwriting, which is fascinating.
Right.
But we start talking about tones and we start talking about like tones on vowels. And he was trying to give us examples.
Because tones change the meaning of words.
Right. The tone, the word can be spelled the same.
Yeah.
But have a different or romanized the same.
Yeah.
But have a different tone and you're saying something different. And he literally said to us, he goes, it's like your favorite boy. And we didn't know who he was going to talk about at first.
I know. I had no idea. Because, I mean, we talk about
we have a lot of boys.
But, like, we also talk about so many other
I
boys.
mean, we've truly had, like a Sia, like awakening. And so,
okay.
Anyways, so he's talking to us about tones and he's like, yeah, it's like your favorite boy. Sia. And we both start cracking up and he lists out 4 different words that are romanized, and I'm going to try and say all of them with no tone because the different tones mean different things, but so he romanized them all as S-U-E-A.
Yeah.
And it was Sia, which is tiger, aka Sia, the cutest boy in Thailand.
Yeah.
And then there's also
Sia.
Sia. I don't know, the falling tone.
Is
shirt.
Yeah.
And then there's also Sia, like I think it's a flat tone, which means mat, like sleeping mat.
Oh, right.
And then there was another Sia.
Yeah, I don't remember any of the other ones.
And we were like, oh, okay, so tones change the meaning of words, which means that tones change the meaning of words in songs, which is fascinating.
Which is wild.
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't even know how to outline this.
There was so much. We had a conversation. We were like, okay, how are we doing this? And you were like, I don't know.
So when my Spotify Wrapped this year was highly Thai because there's so many good songs. I mean, truly the boy that like got me into the music aspect, of course, was Jeff Satter.
Right. Like, I mean, if
we would be remiss if we didn't talk about.
I would be so curious to hear who got people into the music side.
Ooh.
Particularly if it wasn't Jeff Satter, because everyone that I know knows of Jeff Satter in relationship to music, right? It's not necessarily it is in relationship to the BL of it all.
Yeah.
But they just also know him, associate him with being a musician. Right. And he's one of the few boys that I feel like has that rep.
He does covers, he does OSTs, he does original music. I mean, like, this boy is talented.
And truly, okay, there's a scene in Ingredients where he's singing, and I was personally and deeply offended when this scene happened, where Jeff's character is auditioning for a music scholarship program, and the woman judging him says, your voice is nothing special. And I fully almost like jumped into the television and I was like, she clearly doesn't have ears, right? Like what?
Oh God, we learned the word for ear last night in chat, but I don't remember it.
I don't remember it either. Sorry, William.
No. Who?
No, wait. But it was falling tone, right? Who?
Oh, yeah.
Who?
Yeah, amazing.
And then moo is pig, if you're curious.
Yeah. Amazing. Anyways, Jeff Satter, this boy, Ghost Stream Highway. I just finished Love Area last night, and he completely created their OST.
Right. The Love Area OST is a banger.
Yeah.
It's so good. So Jeff Satter is a man of many talents. He is the person that truly embodies this idea that your BL boy is a triple threat.
Right.
Your BL boy is an actor, he is a musician, and he is a model, right? This is Jeff Satter in a package.
And the interesting part about Thai entertainment and BL specifically is that they try to make so many of these boys a triple talent.
So many of these boys should be really proud of being a single threat.
Yes.
And just stop there.
But our mama taught us that if you have nothing nice to say nothing at all. So
we're not going to talk about those boys.
The nice thing.
We're not going to talk about those boys, but they know who they are.
Yeah. And you know who they are.
You know who they are.
But that gives us content and absolutely
it's
entertaining
sweet.
content.
Right.
But some people should just stick to acting.
Fun.
Of course you have Muse opposite.
Yes.
This man, his music, this 4:00 song that he came out with Sam Kim.
Yeah.
Truly on repeat. This is one of my favorite Muse songs.
It's a great song. It's a great music video too.
Good Day.
Good Day is, I think, my favorite Muse song.
You can find a lot of this on Spotify. Most of the music from Thailand is on Spotify. It takes a second for it to get there, but a majority of it does.
And I did some research, and you can get Jukes. Okay. So Jukes is a music platform. Yeah. So I would equate it more closely to Melon in Korea, which if you're a K-pop stan, you get those Melon streaming passes, you stream for your boys. I would actually equate Jukes more closely to Melon maybe than Spotify in terms of the way it functions. I downloaded it just because I was curious.
Is it maybe similar to iHeart?
I don't have iHeart, so I don't know. But it's
is there a streaming component
there?
too?
Yes. So music lands there.
Component.
And you'll always see that in, I don't know if there's a radio component. I didn't play that far, but you'll always see on the end of the music videos Jukes. Yeah. And they're always doing these Jukes rooms.
Yeah.
Right. And so Jukes is, I would say, equivalent to Spotify in the sense that that's the thing that people have and know and use.
Yeah.
So you can get Jukes if you want to, and if you want to play around on it. I personally haven't found a huge difference in, and again, this is only a day's worth of playing around with it.
Yeah.
But in what's available there versus what's available on Spotify, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I downloaded Jukes and tried to figure it out because I recently have become really obsessed with this boy band called Trinity. And I was ooh, maybe there's more Trinity music on Jukes that I can't get on Spotify.
Interesting.
No, there's not.
No.
But so if you want Jukes, which again you'll see it the stamp on the end of every music video and all this stuff, and they do these Jukes rooms, you can get it. It is available. It's really confusing and difficult to navigate if you don't speak Thai.
Right.
But
okay, on that note, let's talk about some boy bands. And there's a very clear difference between boy bands and these group compilations.
Right. I would call them project groups. So you have boy bands and project groups, which are two very different things.
So let's talk boy bands, because truly one of the first boy bands that I ever found, the T-pop boy bands that I was completely devastated that we're never going to hear from live again. If God is willing, he will provide for me. Is
Cute Chef?
SB5.
Oh, SB5.
SB5, I really want to know if they have a fandom name, because I am fully a part of that fandom, and I want to be able to call myself a fiver.
That's what I was gonna guess too.
SB5.
SB5. Oh my god, I can hear it echoing in my head.
The Star Hunter group that truly set the bar for a lot of other T-pop groups, and luckily was the group that surpassed Superboy. Sorry, Superboy. No. Okay, so
I love you, Pawn.
SB5 is Kimin, Copter.
Yes.
Baz.
Of course.
Tay.
Yes.
And T.
Yes. If you watched 2 Moons.
Yes. All of those ones.
Imagine if you took 2 Moons minus Peepaw, and you turned it into a boy band.
You buried Peepaw. You know, we're filming this on the Gen Y season 2 finale day.
Actually, I wish I could have buried Peepaw in 2 Moons. But that's a different conversation for a different day.
Amazing, it's so true.
So yes,
2
we took the best parts of 2 Moons
Yeah.
and we turned it into a boy band. And I mean, God bless P.O. for that light bulb moment in his brain when he made this happen.
Truly.
Because so wait, what's your favorite SB5 song then?
Probably Candy Crush.
I mean, really though?
I like Candy Crush.
I mean, really though?
Yeah. I think it is. You know, off the top of my head, I really can't list the SB5 songs though. I just love all of them.
I know. Okay, this is like when I was getting really into Baz, and I was like,
yeah,
I didn't know the English name. Well, I'm still super into Baz, but I didn't know the English name.
Yes.
And so I had to go look it up. It was Lonely Brain. We're going to talk about Baz later, but that's a whole different conversation.
Right.
So my favorite SB5 song.
SB, if you're looking for SB5, it's SB and then
FIVE.
Yeah, written out. Oh yeah, because some of these are in Thai. That's the other hard part. Is that like they're in Thai.
And I have to go to YouTube to find it because I recognize it by the thumbnail.
Oh, amazing.
Like which one I'm talking about.
There are music videos. That's the other thing. Like this has like this was like a
Spark.
Cute.
Spark is the one that I like.
Yeah.
I thought it was Spark, but then I was like, wait, no, that's the Light on Me song, and I confused myself. Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about SB5 as a group, but then let's talk about their individual. So the funny thing about SB5 is that like each boy musically is known as like Baz SB5.
Right. Kim and SB5.
So if you're looking for them on Spotify, that's what they're listed as.
But those aren't SB5 songs.
No.
Or are they? Do we consider them SB5 songs?
No, they're solo artists. It's kind of, I think, like Baekhyun of EXO. It would be like if they tacked on EXO at the end of Baekhyun, but obviously they didn't.
It's him as a single, right? Yeah.
So Baz, of course.
Lonely Brain. Honestly, the best
yeah.
BL, number one, hands down, like holy grail, best BL boy song.
Now the music
Baz,
video
Lonely Brain
leaves a little something to be desired.
No. I wouldn't even say that. Here's what I would say about it: is the music video is an experience.
True.
It is and you will not be bored. Oh no! And truly, the song.
Features so many Star Hunter boys.
This song is what made me like Baz and SB5. I didn't even know who Baz was. I hadn't even watched Gen Y. I hadn't watched 2 Moons at this point.
Interesting.
But this song came up on my Spotify when I was like trying to find Thai artists and I was first getting into like BLs and BL music. And I was like,
started a playlist and I was like throwing stuff on there.
And I was like, no, this came up in my shuffle when I was just like shuffling through like Thai artists.
Okay.
And I was just like, honestly, this song, I kept finding it and putting it on repeat.
So
didn't know who Baz was.
Right.
Didn't know about SB5. Didn't know about anything.
So good.
And I was like, this song is a banger. And I maintain to this day, it's the best BL boy song ever made.
It's so good.
So good.
On that note, one of my favorite SB5 boy songs is Copter, He Drinks You Drunk. When I found this song in the music video, because the music video is also an experience. There's like some dance breaks.
Mm-hmm. I will say it's a high quality music video. It's good.
This song, like, I love Copter. So like this song plus Copter, like I just love everything about this song.
I'm sorry, there was soap in the straw.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I was like, why are you making that face? How dare you?
No, I love Copter. If you're watching this and not listening, I made a really terrible face. It's because I drank something out of a straw and there was soap in the straw. And I just got straight dish soap.
So sorry. I just said the dishes. So Copter, He Drinks You Drunk. I think I screamed at so many people about this song.
Hilariously, you thought, and again, it was like a valid thought process. Like the logic was solid, but again, there are times when the logic is solid that it just the end game doesn't work out. Like this whole logic with the V Dome debate, okay, and Dome V situation, the logic might be solid, but it's flawed. And so your logic that was solid but was flawed was that I like K-pop.
Right.
And I like boys.
Right.
And
I was like, here's a cute boy singing.
And you're like, here's a cute boy that's doing something K-pop-y.
Yeah.
And it did not hit for me.
So
and this is how you tried to get me into BL, right? You tried to use He Drink You Drunk as like my BL bridge. Didn't work even a little bit. I love you, Copter, but it's a no from me, dog.
Little did I know Kimmin was going to be your bias in the Kim Cop of it all. Yeah. And Stubborn from Kimmin,
oh my God,
is a great song.
Like a close second to Lonely Brain.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I don't know if TNT did any solo stuff.
I don't know either.
Sorry, TNT. Clearly, Baz, Cop, and Kimmin are truly like the trio.
Well, and here's the thing about Baz. We talked a little bit about how like some boys are forced to be triple threats that shouldn't.
Yeah.
Baz is truly like a little idol boy. 100%. He is such an idol. The way he carries himself, the way he can dance. He has that sort of like idol attitude every time he does anything. Like truly, so this boy is a full idol.
Okay. Is that it for SB5?
That's it for SB5. I mean, that's never it for SB5, but that's it today for SB5.
I found that like SB5 had merch and like a light stick, and I might have to invest in it. I'm gonna go on the dark web and find
the dark BL web. Oh God, maybe don't go there though.
True. Okay, the second one, which when I was doing some digging into this boy group, I was so fascinated because they're not signed to GMMTV like we thought.
Right.
They're signed to like some random platform who has like I think changed names like 100 times. So we're talking Cute Chef, which has the most fun group of boys that like because what happens is that you find a boy that you like, you find content that he's a part of, and then suddenly you see 5 other boys that you already knew. Thing.
Yeah, so Cute Chef, the reason we thought they were signed to GMMTV or like we're a GM, we initially thought they were a GMM project group because they were so short-lived.
Right.
But no, they're not. And the reason why is because Mix
which if you think about Mix? It would be it like Mix is only a year into GMMTV.
Right, but we didn't connect those dots because you had Mix. And First of Don't Say No is also in Cute Chef or was in Cute Chef. And First has been very closely tied to lots of GMMTV stuff. So like First was in Together.
Book is in it.
Book is also in it.
Book Force.
Right. And so we thought, we were like, oh, this must have just been a GMMTV project group or something. But no, it's not.
Toru is also in it.
Toru is also in it.
Cute Chef stuff is so fun. It's so like peppy and poppy.
I love Cute Chef.
There's some big band, like some jazzy elements.
I love the very like fun, cutesy. They really embrace the like Japanese spin. So the kawaii is like really like they really go for it with that. Yeah. And what's funny about it is we really wanted to ask First about Cute Chef.
Yeah.
And the way he reacted when I said the words Cute Chef Thailand to him.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm not going to push him on it because I love First and I would die for him.
Cute Boy Thailand. So it's just Cute Chef. It's not Cute Chef Thailand.
Oh, right. Everything is Cute Boy Thailand, though. My brain. Although we're going to talk about the music in Cute Boy Thailand, too. Yeah. Mark my words.
Mark.
I'm having a mental breakdown of Mark Poom. Let me get through this first story.
I love how we devolved into absolute chaos. If you are a listener, thank you. Because how do you listen to us?
Okay, we get too excited.
We do. This is like a daily occurrence for us. The fact that we record just like an hour of our week. Y'all don't even understand.
I'll just scream Mark Poom randomly.
True.
Okay. So First, I really wanted to ask him about this. And when I said Cute Chef, he reacted in such a way that made me nervous.
Yeah.
And so I didn't want to push him on it if it was something he wasn't allowed to talk about or like felt like didn't want to talk about. And so privately, after our interview with Alex, I was like, hey, by the way, I asked First, when we brought up for Cute Chef to First.
Yeah.
he kind of reacted like like, is there some reason we shouldn't have brought it up or talked about it? And she starts laughing and she goes, no, 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 no. We all like, he just gets made fun of a lot. Like, not made fun of, but teased a lot about it because he's been doing entertainment stuff for so long that he's got a lot in the archive.
Totally.
And so apparently, like,
he's just embarrassed by
just
it.
like, it's like something you do when you're a teenager that, like, I think is amazing, but that he's like, oh.
A fun little side note. We love Alex, and she said that, like, no, he's just embarrassed by it, but whenever they go to karaoke, she like immediately puts on a cute chef, which is like truly great.
Makes her our hero times 1,000.
Yeah. So, and we're not sure, but like potentially the boys were like paired up in this group,
right?
And
if you have more of an insight,
we got this cute little photo.
If you're watching and not listening, you get a little photo. We'll also put some cute chef stuff in the description.
Yeah, of
course. But so part of their thing, part of their aesthetic was that they were like chef boys, during one of the
they had like different levels, didn't they?
Yes. And so it's all very fascinating.
Were there like some chefs and then some like bodyguards or something random?
Right. So it's called it's a Japanese name.
Oh, interesting.
And this is why we thought it was originally some sort of like project, because it's Only You X Cute Chef. So it is presented to be some sort of like brand deal, collab, totally unsure. It has 4 million views on YouTube, which is amazing. And the song is super Japanese, and it has a Japanese name.
Yeah.
But it also has a Thai name. It's very confusing for me.
Y'all, we love a YouTube rabbit hole, so
you should go look it up. It's amazing. Just go find Cute Chef on YouTube. It'll be the best thing you ever did in your whole life. I promise.
Are there any other boy groups? I don't think so.
Not that are specifically BL related.
Right.
So like I mentioned earlier, obsessed with Trinity right now. So obsessed. There are a couple other Thai boy groups that are like legit boy groups.
Then you have Run from Tarn Type, who was in a T-pop, a co-ed.
It was a
group?
K-pop group.
Okay.
That was co-ed that had half Thai, half Korean members. Right.
They have some great music videos.
They're fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
but that's it for the true like boy groups.
Yeah.
And then you get into the project groups, which is really interesting for people who are like K-pop fans, because I think that like we're so used to like the idea of a 7-year contract and disbandment and activities and promotions and things like that we forget that there are also groups in K-pop like 101. Right. That was like, that was a project group. Everybody was upset that they didn't end up signing a contract and like doing the whole full 7 years thing, but they were never meant to. They were always a project group. Right. So like, this is like, when I consider project groups in like the Thai BL music world, I'm thinking this is like 101 situation.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Because mainly they're associated with concerts.
Right.
So they put
like fan events.
Yeah, they put these boys together. They do concerts. They do a couple of appearances. Sometimes they have like a storyline. Like season 2 of one of the groups has like a storyline to it.
But they switched out the members. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Boyfriends is my personal favorite. I rewatched
Be My Boyfriend's concert.
Yes, I rewatched the Be My Boyfriend's concert pretty regularly.
Yeah.
I love it.
Because your war agenda.
Because my war agenda never ends.
No.
People think that it ends, but no, it just like goes into hibernation. No, my war agenda will never end.
Yeah.
Be
My Boyfriends was such a fun compilation group because it was.
Yes. This list is wild.
Katja, who just did one of the OSTs for Bad Buddy, which is so fun. He also does some reaction videos with his brothers, which is really cute.
Katja is also a great musician, and I like him a lot. When I first watched Be My Boyfriend's the first concert, I was like, ooh, that boy, who's he? He's a performer. I like him. I didn't recognize him. He wasn't a BL boy.
Right.
But Katja's awesome.
Yeah, I'd say half of these boys are not BL boys, or like maybe 25%. So we have Ritz, Gavin, and Great, which are like not BL boys.
They're like BL adjacent boys.
And then you have War, Cow, Chile, Tommy, Gulf, and Perth.
Baby Perth.
Baby Perth.
Who we call Baby Perth.
Yeah.
What do
Tanapon?
what do other people call him?
I think they just call him
What
Perth
do you
Tanapon.
Well, but there are so many Perths.
Well,
there are two.
We've already talked about the fact that like you learn their first Thai name to refer to them. But because Perth Nakoon, like
right, you just know Nakoon.
Yeah. Right? Those are the only two Perths?
I think so.
Because Perth and Petch are very similar, but like I think there's just two Perths.
Yeah. Oh.
There might be one or two others.
Yeah. Anyways.
So the way that this concert was set up was there were pairs or like some combination.
There were units.
And then did any of the other ones then Gulf and War have a music video?
No. So Gulf and War.
I didn't even like think to look into that.
Another holy grail song. Missing Baby.
Truly the top of my Spotify Wrapped.
Missing Baby is why I have a war agenda.
Amazing.
Fully. Because I was super into Gulf. When I first got into BL,
you were, yeah.
I was like, Gulf was like my thing.
Because I was on my Mew Gulf agenda.
Right. And I was like, I went hard on Gulf.
Yeah.
And so I like watched Missing Baby so much.
Yeah.
And I realized as I was watching it, I don't remember how long it took me, but I was like, this other boy is really funny. I was like, he's so funny.
He was your sleeper BL boy.
He was my sleeper BL boy initially. And then I remembered I had already watched Love Mechanics, and I remembered liking him. Like, he had a great storyline in Love Mechanics. I loved that he was like, he just showed up. He was like, whatever, I got a boyfriend now. I don't care.
Yeah.
Right. Like, and I loved his storyline, and I thought he was so funny. And so then I went and I just typed his name into the YouTube, War Wanarat, and
that was it.
Up pop WXY.
That was it.
Episode 6. I still remember. And my life was changed truly forever.
So good. So yeah, Missing Baby, the music video is incredible.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Their
girlfriend is their cat.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, there's like
also, but like, what in the BL boy? My girlfriend is my cat.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
True.
They were the original cat daddies.
It's true. The concert is so fun, mainly because these boys had to do a couple of covers.
Yes.
Dance covers.
Yes, they did. And this is why Katja stands out so much, because Katja's an actual performer. Like, he's a musician. That's his thing.
Right.
So like, he's got rhythm. He can dance.
Yes. Whereas some of them struggle.
They tried.
Gold
stars.
Listen.
Gold stars all around.
I would fully scream and give them my money just for existing, so it doesn't really matter what they're doing.
Yeah. So what's fascinating about the Be My Boyfriend's concert is that if you watch, there are a few fan cams of the intro, and so like they play on the screen an intro of all the boys, and the different levels of screams for each boy is really fascinating, because you think, you go in, you assume, and you're correct, that the loudest screams are going to be for Gulf.
Right.
But there are some of these other boys that like rival Gulf that you might not expect.
And there's also some pretty incredible BL moments in this concert, because their ships.
Right.
Their ships went to the show. So you have like fun little like teasing with like War and Yin.
Oh, that's one of my favorite
and
moments.
Jimmy Tommy.
Yeah.
And so it's very cute.
And the nice thing about this, which is like kind of unique for a project group, is there's a season 2 of Be My Boyfriends.
Right.
And
yes,
they switched out some of the members.
New boys.
War and Gulf are no longer in.
No. But it has Boone is a new addition.
Boone. Well, oh my god.
We have who else is a new addition?
Tommy's still in. Z is in. Which makes the second collab group for Z that's like technically currently active.
Who
isn't Z in Million Boys? Oh no, I'm thinking of Kawa.
Yeah. Who else is in that?
So Boone and Z and Katja and Tommy
and Tale.
Are they only 5?
Oh, Mark Siwat.
Mark Siwat, yeah.
Was Mark in the first one?
No.
Is that it for boyfriends?
That's it for boyfriends.
I'm writing something down because I just remembered. Because there is like another component to these like fan meetings that are very music focused. So you have like fan meetings, but then you have like these compilation concerts. Boyfriends was a little more like this group of boys did this project.
Right.
You also have another thing was Million Boys, which
is delayed.
Is delayed.
It was supposed to happen, but obviously
This was one that actually had a storyline to it.
And I am highly upset that we haven't gotten this yet because I mean,
it has Cow Up, it has Plan, it has Kim Cop, it has Fluke, and it has Baby Perth again.
Baby Perth again.
I love that for him.
I know.
So yeah, we're excited to see what that will. Hopefully, we'll get it at the end of the year, which is I think when we're supposed to.
Yeah,
maybe we'll be able to go to Thailand by then.
We'll see. Yeah, maybe we'll be in Thailand.
Okay, so the other one, this is interesting for me. I remember when this came out. So the next one we're going to talk about is Boys Don't Cry, and this was essentially what a lot of these projects are, which is a group of boys that are going to do some type of like concert presentation, and they make music videos. So they're like singles, but then they like all go out together.
Right.
So that they don't have to organize like separate
like
concerts.
A group. Yeah. Right.
I think this was probably like presented at like CM Paragon or something, as they all are.
Sure.
So I remember when this came out, and what's funny is I just asked that question about a sleeper BL boy, and Nanon was part of this, and I was like, oh, cool. Didn't phase me.
Right.
Because there's like a whole Taiwan and a Joss. And
when
like,
you have a whole Taiwan, truly does anything else matter?
Yeah, no.
The
Bright song from this is pretty good.
Bright song. Bright in general has great music. I know we're not talking about solos yet, but like Bright in general, I gotta say.
Okay, so this was Boys Don't Cry. Each of them had a solo music video that were very dramatic.
Yes,
they were so dramatic.
The boys do cry.
They felt that they were going through something. We had Christ, we had Taiwan, Bright, Lee,
who we love.
Yes, Toy, Joss, Nanon, Mech, and Plume.
Yes.
There were some good ones. These are fun
that's
music
a
videos.
Solid lineup.
Yeah. And the like sweet little presentation of it was really fun. It was very dramatic and like dark and whatever. And this was like, I think right before Thailand went into COVID lockdown. So it was like kind of one of the last big group projects that GMMTV did.
And then they had box sets come out and merch come out way, way, way later. So this is yet another example of how like BL time makes no sense because yes, Boys Don't Cry all went down pre-COVID, but then all of the merch and the box sets and the pushing came out post-COVID. And so it was very confusing if you were like a newer BL fan as to like when and where and how and who and what.
Yeah.
Again, BL time, just give up. BL time doesn't make sense. Just let it happen to you.
So My Universe Is You was Boys Don't Cry.
Right, I know.
Yeah.
That's his song for Boys Don't Cry. Yeah.
For Nanon.
So
yeah, it's always fun to see these little it's just a way to get these boys out there more, and there's like just more content, which is really, really fun. Another fun one that has happened a lot lately is songs associated with a show. So they'll do like episodes of a show. So like Close Friends, there was a music component to each episode.
Right.
So each episode.
But do we consider those OSTs?
No, because it was like a project similar to Seven Project, where there was a song and a music video, and then you got like an episode of a show.
Right. Again, do we consider those OSTs though?
I wouldn't, because it's not a show. Like it's an episode. It's like a short film associated with.
But each episode is separate,
and they don't label them as OSTs. So that would be my like. I'll let them kind of dictate that. And then Call Me Your Brother was a really recent one.
I mean, and it blew my mind.
It was so random. Also, like, I absolutely adore anytime we get BL boys interacting with BL boys that they shouldn't, that they wouldn't necessarily be interacting with.
Or that you don't know, because let me tell you, this Thai entertainment industry, there are people that know each other that when I realize it, I'm like, how and why? And that is random. Yes.
Fully.
But yes, people interacting that you wouldn't necessarily like see on a regular basis.
So Call Me Your Brother. We had somebody DM us on Instagram that I was chatting with, and he was like, I will never call you my brother. I was like, yes, that is truly the best. So it had gameplay, Jeff Satter.
Which, by the way, I started dry heaving when I saw them together again. Because it had been so long. They hadn't really been promoting or doing ship work. And I saw them in this promo and I was like,
We have Toru, Ben's Alert.
Ben's Alert, Baby Ben's, if you listen to us.
And then Bank and Pawn.
Who, again, I started dry heaving.
The talent that Bank and Pawn have.
I mean.
So yeah, that was another one that was just like a boys compilation where they put out individual music videos, but they promoted as a group under this like this title.
So I have always loved boy groups. I've always loved boys. Let's just start there. always. Even when I was a kid, I was like big into the Backstreet Boys, like into the boy groups, right? And specifically in relation to media and music, I guess. I've always loved boys in relation to media and music.
Okay.
And so like I have always said, anytime you get a group of boys and you either put them in pastels or make them stand in front of fire, people will pay attention.
Yeah.
Those are that's the only elements that you need to make this successful.
I love it.
And for Call Me Your Brother, they went pastel.
They did. They went brown pastel, which was weird.
Yeah, there's some pink in there. Yeah, they went neutrals.
And then another compilation that sometimes they'll put out these groups, these like projects, and I'm like, what are you trying to do here? I am so confused. Like, what's going on? Sure. There's no explanation needed. So Love Is, which I think is it's a music label.
It is a music label, yes.
That has like artists that they promote, but they also did this like
they did original songs and covers.
Yeah. So they just had a handful of boys do covers recently. So you had Copter, Baz, Mew, and Kimmin. And let's talk about Cow.
I thought we decided if we didn't have anything nice to say, we wouldn't say it.
I mean, I think the song is good. He also has the soap left. Did you forget?
No, I was thinking about Cow in this music video.
And that's less suffering than Cow in the music video?
Yes. If you were wondering what is it like to experience Cow in this music video, it's like taking a drink out of a straw and getting straight dish soap.
It's a fever dream for ladies. Only the styling.
The song is amazing.
Yeah,
the performance is great. Like he himself, and he really commits
fully.
But the styling, I have 1 million questions, but also no questions, because I look at it and I'm like, I said stand in front of the fire, not light it on fire. It just, it's painful.
It's wild. It makes no sense.
But I love Cow so much. And honestly, the song is good. Like, it's a good song. And the concept is good. The execution. No, not even. Okay. 2 elements of the execution. I'll tell you the 2 elements.
Mullet.
Right. The wig.
Yeah.
Number 1, the wig. At one point, he pops out in this like comically large pompadour wig.
Yeah.
So the wig. And then the second is like him fake playing the guitar, but like the electric guitar.
Right.
Those are the 2 elements.
It's like an 80s fever dream.
If we cut those 2 elements,
it was great.
Solid.
I know the like little retro soft parts.
Love the retro.
So good.
I live for it.
Okay. So another I don't even know what you call it, group project that I didn't realize was a reality show band is Grandsons. Now this is a GMMTV group project. I think it came out like 2 years ago, and I for some reason just like have never looked into it or gotten into it, but it has quite a few of the boys that I love, namely like Top Tap.
I was gonna say only a few of them are technically BL boys. True. They're all BL adjacent boys for obvious reasons, as being a part of GMMTV.
Yeah. And all of these boys played instruments. So you had Top Tap played keyboard, Lee played guitar, Sing played rhythm guitar, Guy played bass, and Gunsmile was the vocal.
And I love Gunsmile. Yeah. I think Gunsmile is just an amazing human.
So yeah, I don't know much about that. I haven't looked into the stuff, but like it's another fun little group because Top Tap. Also, one of the last project groups it wasn't a project group. It was like a concert compilation. Is Fantopia.
Right.
I don't know a ton of Fantopia. I've seen a ton of content from Fantopia.
I've seen a ton of content from Fantopia. And I have heard boys talking about doing Fantopia. So like namely Nanon.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, we did, like I've heard him say a few times about somebody like, oh, I did Fantopia with them. Like he talked about PP.
Okay.
Right. In relation to Fantopia.
Because it was a huge compilation project with Star Hunter Boys, Nadal Boys, GMMTV Boys. They did a ton of stuff from I Promised You the Moon or I Told Sunset About You. SB5 Kim Cop and Baz performed.
They did like an SB5 medley.
Yeah. I think they were also like the MCs of the stuff. The backstage content from this Fantopia.
What? Also just the fan content from Fantopia. Like I have seen fan videos and people just walking up to booths buying merch like from Kimmin.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
Like,
that
they
was
just walk up to Kimmin and they're like, hey, can I have a shirt? Like it blows my mind.
I feel like it's one of those things where like they were like, CM Paragon isn't going to work for this. We need to put it in a stadium and let's like throw as many boys as we can together. Right. I'm trying to remember who else was part of this. If you guys haven't watched the Kimmin PP Crit backstage content from this
you mean Copter?
Sorry, Copter. Copter and PP.
I was like, Kimmin and PP, tell me about this.
Have some great
And then
moments.
I realized what you were talking about.
Just anybody fanboying over PP is like
basically Copter is us.
1000.
That's what you need to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, Fantopia stuff is really great. Okay, I think that closes out. Well, okay, so let's talk solos from Thailand. So there's so many boys that put out a ton of original content, a ton of like solo stuff.
So Benzalert is one of my favorite soloists from Thailand. Like
sure.
Or BL soloist from Thailand.
Yeah.
Benzalert, his music is awesome.
We have Rookie Thailand.
Right, all the Rookie boys.
Because they have a music component to it.
And, you know, Yin Wars, I love them.
Yes, I like their song.
I love them.
Oh my God. War has some great solo content.
War has amazing solo
Bonds
content.
has some great solo content.
Do we get to talk about covers? When does covers come
We can talk about it now.
Okay, can we talk about Domundi covers? Because like
okay. Domundi, I made a whole YouTube playlist of Domundi covers because Nunu.
Not even Domundi covers. Nunu covers.
I need to learn Nu's full Thai name because I need to scream this about this boy from like the rooftops. Listen, I know he's killing it with the acting. He's a rookie actor. Let's focus on Cutie Pie, whatever. But if somebody doesn't give this boy an album,
oh my God.
Die.
And the covers that he does, the songs he chooses.
He does like every language.
The Japanese cover he does with the piano, you know the one I'm talking about. Oh my God, I love this song. And like also, okay, Lovesick Girls with him and Nat.
Truly, for a solid week, we only listen to Domundi covers, starting with Love.
What do you mean a solid week? Now, today,
yeah,
right? Yesterday, like
these boys kill it.
Nunu with the covers. And I swear
they have the cutest little aesthetic music videos.
Oh my God, the music videos are perfect.
The Domundi soft line, which is Nu, Nat, James, and Yim. Have a song that they did. That's a cover? Is it a cover?
Are you talking about the dance cover?
No. I'm talking about like the soft.
Oh, yes. I think it's a cover.
It is so cute. They do like dance covers, but the Domundi soft line, I truly, Nu and Nat together are just like magical.
So also,
who was that one? Nu, Nat, James, Yim. Jamesu and Yim.
So okay, my favorite though,
it was a 4E
this is
cover.
Not music, is that James, Yim, and Tudor did Ribbon by Bam Bam, but it's a dance cover. So and good. It is honestly the best BL boy dance cover I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Domundi covers. Oh my God.
They have so much talent. My brain is broken now.
I know.
Yeah, Nu.
Where
did Nu come from? I need to know more information about New.
I have so many questions.
Because he's killing it with the acting. He's killing it with the ship work.
He's killing it with the music.
The music.
There's
this cute little music video that he did with Z and Nat and Max. Is it Max?
Yes. And they like
it's hilarious.
Switch boys.
Yeah.
And it's so funny.
It's very cute.
Yeah.
And so New just put out a cover of Jin's song. And I looked at the comments and literally everyone was like, I'm a huge ARMY and I could not be more impressed with this cover.
It's so good.
The boy kills it.
Yeah.
I could scream about New all day.
I mean, me too. Also, one of his covers.
Put him on Spotify.
Z directed the music video for it, which is so fun. Only
by Lehigh. I love that song.
It's so fun that Z directed the music video for that. Sweet. It's so fun. Okay. Other Thai things before we move on to different regions. Okay.
Fluke, Gawain, whatever this boy's name is.
Right. Fluke Gawain. Gawain if you're a fan, Fluke if you're GMMTV. Truly. Like, Gawain if you're a fan, Fluke if you work at GMMTV.
100%. Or maybe if you know him. Maybe.
But if you work at GMMTV. Yeah, the music we stand, the face we stand, the body we stand, the acting we stand, the everything we stand. Fluke Gawain, I would die for you.
He even played the guitar in Dark Blue Kiss in his show.
He sure did.
If this cop boy, if Dan breaks out a guitar at the end of this, not me, the internet will lose it.
Isn't there a guitar involved in Enchante as well with his character?
There is. Okay, so Dan for sure can play the guitar.
Yeah.
When we get in that Dan cover.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyways.
So Fluke Gawain, but okay. Also, okay.
You okay?
The Cute Boy Thailand OST. I'm so excited. Okay, this song is a banger.
Yeah.
And this song is a banger. And
it's on Spotify.
It's on Spotify.
What's the name of it?
You should go. I don't know, something Thai.
You keep gushing.
This song is a banger. And the only thing that you should take away from this, and this is coming from me, okay? Yes. And if you've ever heard me talk about Sua before, like, you should understand.
You've
like,
talked about Sua?
I've talked about Sua.
Sua? Not Sua.
No, Sua. Yes, Sua. Okay. But what I will tell you is the thing you should take away from this song / this music video is Mark Poom. Oh my God, Mark Poom.
Speaking of, Sua and Mark Poom have a duet.
Oh yes, I'm gonna get to that because it's also amazing. But you should definitely go watch Cute Boy Thailand because number one, it's a whole show about finding the cutest boy in Thailand.
Okay, I just Google translated what the title of this Cute Boy Thailand.
Tell me. I gotta know.
You're going to die because this is truly like the motto of our life.
What is it? I'm so excited. I've never been so excited.
It's called Risking Death to Love You.
I give up everything.
Oh my God.
I'm so sorry if you're listening. I'm so sorry. I literally would risk death to love Sua, so this makes perfect sense. This makes a million times sense.
Oh God.
Okay.
God. Oh God.
But the thing to take away from this,
is there a moral to the story?
The moral to the story is Mark Poom. That's really all you need to know. And okay,
oh God,
you gotta go watch Cute Boy Thailand because though it is not subbed, number one,
if you are a BL fan, you have already committed your life to something that will never be for you.
So
and you will watch unsubbed content until your life.
It's not subbed, but you can get all 8 episodes HD on YouTube from the official source. Yeah, you get Sua in HD, which
fun judges from GMMTV.
It has yes, you've got judges from GMMTV.
You have some Y Destiny boys.
That's the thing. Half of your Y Destiny boys are in this, and
Corn.
Yeah. Here's the thing. It's a whole show about finding the cutest boy in Thailand. Why would you not want to watch that, first of all? But second of all, the great thing about this song and this song, Risking Death to Love You,
are you gonna cut this out? Because I feel like
no, this stays.
Yeah.
Okay, the great thing about Risking
the fact that that we are going to fully quote this song for the rest of our days about everything we talk about.
The great thing about Risking Death to Love You is that when they were making the music video, it was a part of the show. It was a part of Cute Boy Thailand. And the show is unsubbed, but like the judges get in a fight about Mark Poom because the director of the music video moves Mark Poom to like the back line, even though Mark Poom is the one that has been killing it the hardest in all of the song challenges. So leading up to in the show, oh my God, this show's so good. Leading up to this in the show, they've broken the cute boys into units and they make them like practice and perform this song. And they do it like 3 times to find like, I guess, the ultimate boy band, cute boy band, like formation. Right. And Mark Poom continuously kills it. Yeah. And so like he ultimately, and again, it's unsubbed, so I don't really know, but I think he becomes the leader of the boy band part of it.
We'll go with that.
And so the director they're filming the music video in front of fire. They went with the put a bunch of boys in front of fire concept. And the director moves Mark Poom to like the back line, which the director was already disrespectful because Sa is also not in the front. So like the disrespect.
Not cool.
But
this boy has talent.
The judges, Chris particularly, so Chris, the girl who is the lead in Mama Go-Go, if you're familiar.
Yeah.
She is like the main MC judge and she gets heated. And they start, and again, I have no idea what they were fighting about. All I know is they were fighting about Mark Poom. And the judges end up winning and Mark Poom gets put in the front in place of a boy who shall not be named.
For sure.
And like it was a huge win, and Mark Poom just absolutely kills it on this song, and he kills it in Cute Boy Thailand. And although I maintain Sa is the cutest boy in Thailand and fully deserved to win.
I mean, he sang with his
mom. He also did not miss a single beat.
No,
like pitch perfect, tone perfect, boy
but
perfect,
Mark Poom.
Everything perfect, but Mark Poom.
That finale performance.
You got to watch the finale. He did Treasure by Bruno Mars and
killed it.
Full choreo.
Killed it.
Oh my God. You have to
I don't even remember who the third boy was or what he did.
If you love a BL boy in relation to music, you have got to go watch Cute Boy Thailand because basically the whole thing, they do a little bit of sports and poor sweet Sa, like he throws up. He has like life troubles.
Yeah.
But
I'm excited.
It's mostly music. They do musical theater.
Amazing. I have zero clue as to what War of Why is, but I really hope there's a music component.
So Mark Poom, technically not a BL boy, but about to be.
About to be. He's got a partner now. He's got a ship.
P stuff, call me.
If you're listening, which you might be, because you might be putting out a cease and desist.
Cease and desist. You're never allowed to say Sa again.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh my God. The horror.
Okay.
Yes.
Any other solo artists from Thailand? I mean, literally every BL boy.
So I think like honorable mentions.
Big Earth and Mix just put out an OST.
Cupid's Last Wish.
Mix on the OSTs. Louis.
You love Louis.
The Futz soundtrack. Incredible.
Louis does a lot of fun little covers too, like little piano covers and like just fun things.
Stuff.
So honorable mention, I want to shout out because of course it always comes back to You're My Sky.
Of course.
The You're My Sky OSTs.
Yeah.
So good. And I learned a fun fact recently that was like blew my mind a little bit. So obviously Sua's OST is the best one. Yeah. Obviously. But
really bummed we don't have lyrics for it.
But
I'm so sorry.
Okay. Function, brain, work, go, mouth, words, English. Okay, I got this.
Possible.
The Dome V OST.
Yes.
I wanted to hate it, truly, because Dome V, I think, is
complicated.
Awful. It's awful, and I hate it. I hate Dome, and Dome is a villain.
No, prepare yourself for the series Sunday because it's going to be wild
thoughts. Ride. But here's the weird part is I love V. We've had this discussion. If you're curious about why I am a V protector and therefore can never be a Dome apologist, head over to Instagram. We did a whole Instagram live with some of our favorite creators and we talk about it. Super fun. But
so fun.
I really wanted to not like this Dome V OST.
Yeah.
But it's amazing. The piano intro and the song is called Complicated.
Yeah.
And it also has a Thai name. I found out recently one of the like managers / producers / the person, like one of the people on the Worldwide team. So Worldwide is the production company that put out You're My Sky.
Yeah.
Wrote the song.
Yeah.
And like that's fascinating to me because this song is amazing. So of all of the OSTs, Sus is obviously the best, but I highly, highly recommend Complicated.
I feel like we're fully just like worldwide groupies at this point. I mean, Worldwide.
Check out our tuk-tuks.
Worldwide's killing it. Who
also else? The like the song OS or the show OS, the like intro OST is good.
It's so fun.
I'd pull a Chris and sing, but like I have self-awareness.
Yeah, don't do that. I might get copyrighted.
Yes, that's what's gonna get us copyrighted. I'm gonna be so on pitch that YouTube's gonna catch it. They're gonna be like, copyright.
There is just so much music out of Thailand.
Too much to talk about in one episode.
Truly.
So
okay, let's move on to
Taiwan.
Places.
Because Taiwan, great BL music.
Yes. Starting with We Best Love. Y'all, the music relationship between We Best Love and the show. First of all, your lead boy, beautiful music.
Yes.
I love it so much. His music video, there's one music video that I like watched a million times and love it so much. Sam was in a boy group.
Yes.
The boy group boys in Taiwan are crazy.
Yeah.
So fun.
Speaking of boy group boys, can we talk about Chris Wu's boy band?
Yeah.
Okay, Tangi, the original Gang Daddy.
Oh my God. I've been dying to say that.
Tangi, the original Gang Daddy, was fully in a boy band. And it's like 90s 90s vibe. It wasn't in the 90s.
What did we compare it to? Like early days Shiny? Super Junior. Early days Super Junior?
Ish. It's like electronica pop like scene, a little bit of like Sunset Glow big it like okay, if you took Sunset Glow by Big Bang but like after dark.
Yeah.
That's what this boy band was.
So
and
good.
It's outstanding.
Trying to find Taiwanese songs sometimes is really hard because they're
Chinese.
all in Chinese. So I had a really hard time finding a lot of the OSTs for We Best Love because it's a whole thing. Hank Wang from Beloved in House I Do was in a group called Nuvi. They were actual like band.
Like musician.
I think he played bass. Yeah. And then Richard Lee. Who
would we be if we did not talk about Richard Lee? Huge shout out to Richard Lee, the first boy that ever believed in us.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I will forever love and support him because he really was the first boy that ever believed in us. And he not only is just a wonderful human being all around who is kind enough to still talk to us, but also he is a world-renowned violinist.
Wild.
And
Juilliard.
He went to Juilliard.
Educated.
He went to Berkeley. He as a child was Juilliard educated, right? He got into Juilliard as a child. He truly was like a child prodigy. He also has perfect pitch.
He was a child? Amazing.
He also has perfect pitch, which is a real thing where like he can hear any note and he knows exactly what the note is.
So, fun fact, one of our awesome listeners, sent us, because we just did Your Name Engraved Herein.
Yes.
Richard Lee did a cover of the Your Name Engraved Herein OST violin with some girl singing.
Richard Lee is a perfect human. That's what you need to know.
Oh,
there's never been anyone more perfect than Richard.
One day we will go to Taiwan and be able to go to a concert because none of their stuff is
live streamed. He
has done covers. I think like he did a BTS cover.
He also did, so it's super fun. He did like a violin pop single that came out in Taiwan. Yeah, that was super cool. That got promoted on like MTV and stuff. So like he very much was trying to bridge the gap between like classical music and modern music. So like who's the girl that does that here?
Yes. The violinist that like dances too. She was on Dancing with the Stars.
She does things.
Oh gosh.
Anyways, we have someone like that in America, but Richard's way cooler.
Yeah. Okay. We done with Taiwan?
Done with Taiwan.
Let's hop over to the Philippines.
Y'all,
the music.
God, I'm so excited.
Okay, let's start with Kahoy.
Kahoy de Santos and Celo, the song.
So good.
I swear that I want that song. Like, how do you embed a chip in your head that just plays songs? And if I could only pick one song, it would maybe be this song.
I mean, it starts with him cooking without a shirt on.
Yeah. I don't even care about the music video because honestly, when I was watching that, I was like highly concerned for his safety.
True.
If you've ever been burned by something, it's painful.
Yeah.
But also he's like making a salad. So I was like, this is fine. This is clearly like for the like, okay, Kahoy,
Aesthetic.
I see you.
Yeah.
Like I see
Obviously.
you and I understand what you're doing.
Yeah.
But the song,
good.
Song is so good. So Kahoy de Santos Celo is my favorite Kahoy song. He has multiple songs though.
Yeah. But truly, like, Game Boys was the gift that keeps on giving.
That Game Boys OST, like all of the Game Boys soundtrack songs are amazing.
So good. But truly, Zach Tabudlo.
Zach Tabudlo. Game Boys introduced me to Zach Tabudlo, and I have never loved... I can't remember the last time I was so obsessed with just like a musician that had nothing to do with like BL or K-pop or like something else that I was into as I am with Zach Tabudlo.
He's about to tour in the States.
So Nangangamba, when I heard Nangangamba in the Game Boys the movie, I loved the song. And I mentioned, and I like didn't know how to go about finding the song because if you just put like Game Boys soundtrack into Spotify, all that would come up was like Yang-Yo.
Yeah.
And it wasn't, and Nangangamba wasn't on the playlist at the time.
Right.
And I like could not find the song and it was driving me crazy, but I knew I loved it.
Yeah.
And I mentioned to Miggy Jimenez.
Casual.
No, not casual. Actually, it was very exciting. But so we were talking to Miggy Jimenez, who plays Wesley in Game Boys.
Yeah.
And the song Nangangamba plays over one of his character's scenes.
Yeah.
And so I said, I told him, I was like, this is the moment when I realized that this movie has the best soundtrack that has ever been put together for a movie.
Yeah.
Because it's truly spot on for the whole movie. And I was like, it was this song. I was like, it was this song. And I was like, I don't even speak Tagalog. And I got the meaning of the song and the meaning with the characters. And like, it all made sense to me. And he was like, oh, yeah. And he starts talking about Nangangamba. He tells this really cool story about how he didn't know what song they were going to use for that scene.
Yeah.
But when he was preparing to go in and do that scene, he actually was playing Nangangamba.
Insane.
Which is wild. And so that's when I was like, okay, Nangangamba, I finally have the name. And I went and found it.
Yeah.
And then I listened for probably a solid month to nothing but Zach Tabudlo.
And then the compilation, the duets to end all duets.
Zach Tabudlo and Bilkin.
And
Bilkin did a Zach Tabudlo song.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. And Zach Tabudlo has changed my life. I've said that a lot. My life has been changed a lot recently, I guess.
Yeah. Going back to Thailand for a hot second, obviously PB Crit and
obviously
Bilkin.
PB and Bilkin. Like, do we even need to talk about it? Everyone knows. You just
know
know they're the king of all kings.
Yeah. The king and queen of Thai music.
Yeah.
Solid.
They are the reigning monarchs.
Yeah. If you haven't listened to Zach Tabudlo, stop what you're doing right now and go listen to all of his stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that it for the Philippines?
Yes. I mean, there's a lot. There's
so
a lot
much.
more, but like I would say those are the highlights.
Yeah. Okay, let's hop over to Korea because truly full circle. The greatest experience in BL that I've had over the last year has been just like the rise of KBLs and how fun it has been because
how fast it's
been and how quality it's gotten. And you have so many K-pop idols going into BLs. So naturally you're going to have K-pop groups singing BL OSTs and Ace's Spark truly
so our friends at BL After Dark, they always do this like knockout thing.
Yeah.
Where it's like OST knockouts and they finally had to make it like region specific because Spark kept beating everything.
I mean, true. It's such a banger.
It's so good. And this was the first time really when Spark came out for Light on Me that it was like currently promoting idols were associated with a BL.
Yeah.
Ace really led the way.
True.
And now we've got K-pop boys in BLs, two of which are our K-pop boys.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to talk about those. It's going to be so fun because, with anything, there's like rumors and details until like we get it on our TV screens.
Yeah. But Yannon said boys and boys love.
That's true.
He said.
Oh, if he does the OST for it, I think I might lose my mind. What other, Wish You, the Wish You song, the Wish You OST truly changed my life. I cry every time.
I really love the To My Star OSTs. All the because there's the New Kid song.
Yep.
The New Kid song that's on the To My Star soundtrack is I listen to it all the time. I think it's amazing.
It's so good.
And it never occurred to me to go look up the soundtracks for these KBLs because the KBLs themselves are so short.
Right.
That it wasn't until To My Star when I realized a kid from New Kid is in To My Star that I was like, ooh, I wonder if he did an OST for this, and he had, and it's an amazing song. And so yeah.
I can't wait to see if Holland does the OST for his show.
I hope he does.
I hope so too. Is that it for Korea?
That's it for Korea for now. I have a feeling Korea's about to take over this whole BL music adjacent conversation.
True. I'm excited. Okay.
We're going to wrap up with our top 5. This is really, really difficult.
It's going to be the hardest thing we've ever done in our lives.
I made a list.
I made a list too. So we're doing our top 5s. If you had one playlist of 5 songs to listen to for the rest of your life, this would be it in relation to BL.
As of right now. So like I feel like your top 5 daily. Can change because like mine changes. And I had a really hard time. I actually have more than 5.
How dare you? I did cheat you. It's fine.
We're both cheaters.
Okay. Do you want to go through your whole list?
Yeah. Okay. I'm going first. I'll go first.
Yeah.
Love Sick Girls, Nunu and Nat.
So good.
So good. Our song, Nanon.
Yeah.
Moment, Sadder.
Of course.
Too Cute, Off Gun.
Amazing. You do love that song.
I love that song so much. At the time, I didn't know the title of it, so I just wrote the song from Cute Boy Thailand, aka Risking Death to Love You. And then my cheater songs was that I have the ultimate song, which is Missing Baby. Like that should just be understood that it's on all of my top playlists. Yeah. So Missing Baby, right. War and Golf. Yeah. And then I have honorable mention all of the You're My Sky OSTs.
Amazing. I love it so much. Okay. I have, of course, Jeff Satter.
Of course.
The Love Area OST.
It's a good one.
I love that one.
Yeah.
Bilkin, Can't Translate.
Oh.
I
should have put I'm I.O. on this list. Oh God, regrets.
I will stop. Truly the song that like makes me cry just like overwhelmingly. I do love a ballad. So
you do.
Copter. He drinks you drunk, of course. Another song that truly hits me in the gut every time is Wish for You from Wish You by Kang and Soo and Lee Sang. I mean, the fact that like the 2 leads sang the song for the OST, like, come on. And then my cheat is the whole entire Game Boys movie soundtrack.
Oh, that's a good one too. I also had another cheat on there so I wrote, I didn't include Lonely Brain by Baz because I can already play it in my head. I don't even need to hear the music. It just goes. So
amazing.
That's my other cheat. It's like I don't have to put it on the playlist because I can already listen to it whenever I want.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So tell us what your favorite BL related song is. There's so much. We could have talked forever. And maybe in season 3, we'll like have new boy groups, new compilations, new things that will.
Or maybe we'll just do another one for fun.
True. We have merch.
Shop.letstalkbl.com.
Yes. Also, if we're wearing Off and Tay shirts, if you guys haven't watched the Same Page Tilly Birds cover that Off and Tay do, go find it.
Yeah, I really want to know, do we consider Same Page an OST? Here's the question. Number 1, put your top 5 in the comments. Number 2, or just DM us because we genuinely want to talk about it. Yeah. Or number 2, do we consider Same Page by Tilly Birds an OST because that's the song they used on the original Bad Buddy trailer?
And sings that line.
Yeah.
Then None kisses him.
The Me Missing You. Yeah.
Good question. It's a great song.
But that's the Thai song to end all Thai songs. Like it's perfect.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Go buy our merch.
Shop.letstalkbl.com.
Go watch You're My Sky.
Go watch You're My Sky. Go watch Cute Boy Thailand. I feel like I've made a very rousing appeal for this.
Stay tuned next week.
Tulpacorn.
My God.
He's here.
Y'all. You're gonna die.
He talks for so long.
It just got announced that he's doing Muse movie.
Yep.
That's exciting. Who knew? We didn't know.
Love a
He
BL
didn't tell
crossover.
us.
He didn't tell us. He told us about something else.
Ooh, so many good things.
Probably looked like I was like
yeah.
dying.
This has been Let's Talk BL. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow all things Let's Talk BL at Let's Talk BL.
See you next time.